Yo, how's it going, everyone? This is Mitchell Mander here, and we got some new episode titles for Pokemon Horizons, for episodes that will be airing in the month of December. So, yay, that's the good news. The bad news is, well, just like with the last few discussion videos I've made, no summaries for these episodes. They're definitely making it really hard for me to make these videos, but I guess it just adds to the mystery as to what's going to be happening in these episodes. So, I mean, you can take it like that, too, so. It'll just add some mystery to what's going on in these episodes, so. We just don't know what's going to happen, so. I just want to be clear that this video is going to be complete speculation. Since I don't have the summaries, I don't really have an idea of what's happening in these episodes, so we'll just be speculating based off of the title alone. So, just wanted to put that out there. Oh, and before we get started, I just want to say if you're someone that's brand new to the channel and you like this type of content, it'd be pretty cool if you subscribe to the channel, like the video, left a comment on the video, watch the video to the end, and also hit that notification bell. All these factors really do help. I definitely would appreciate it. Anyways, let's get on with the video now, shall we? Okay, so episode 76 of Pokemon Horizons will air on December 6th, and it is simply titled, Why Not? So it is. Now, based off the title, it's nothing to write home about. It clearly looks like it's going to be like a silly episode, just introducing us to Why Not in the series, potentially joining the Bravasagi. I get the feeling that that's probably the best case scenario for this Pokemon. I don't really see it joining Liko, Roy, or Dot's teams. It'd be nice, but yeah, I don't really see that. However, the more significant thing is that it's a Johto Pokemon, so are we going to Johto, guys? Because I get the feeling that we are definitely going to Johto. So for the rest of the video, I'm going to go under the assumption that we're going to Johto to look for Entei, which I guess that makes sense. But I find it kind of funny because in the Pokemon Horizons live discussion I did previous to this video coming out, which was for episode 73. By the way, you should check those out. I do those on either Saturdays or Sundays. We just hang out and talk about the episode in a live setting. So I definitely would encourage you guys to go check that out and maybe join and chat along with everyone. It'd be pretty cool to have you. Anyways, going back to it, and getting on with my point. When I was having that live discussion, I made a little joke and kind of did a thing with everybody who was there. We were kind of trying to make predictions as to where Entei would be located. Some people were saying Johto. Some people were just saying various different places around the Pokemon world. I even said, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we found Entei in the Blueberry Academy. Seeing as Cleavor, I was thinking we'd find it in Sinnoh, but ended up being in Kitakami of all places. So I was going to say, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if we went to Blueberry Academy and Entei's there. But apparently they did a complete 180 on me, and unlike Cleavor, we're actually going to Johto for Entei, seemingly. Obviously, this is not 100% confirmed. However, based off the title of the video being about a random why not, and it being a Johto Pokemon, it leads me to believe that after episode 75, we are going to Johto. Which, I'm not going to lie, I was not expecting us to go to the next region so quickly. I was expecting us to be in Kitakami at least a little bit longer, at least another episode or two at least. But, yeah, it seems like we're going to Johto, seemingly, allegedly. Like I said, I don't know for certain, but based off of the fact that we are featuring a Johto Pokemon, that tells me that we are more than likely going to Johto after Kitakami. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section down below where you think Entei is going to be at. But based off these titles, looks like we're going to Johto potentially. Now, anyways, moving on to episode 77 of Pokemon Horizons. It airs on December 13th and is titled Randu, which is actually Ludlow, returns to his hometown. Okay, I gotta say, I'm actually really happy about this one. Because out of all the characters here, we really haven't gotten an actual focus episode on Ludlow, the old man, Mighty G. I mean, we kind of did with, obviously, like I just mentioned, Mighty G. I think it was episode 42. He got a little bit of spotlight there. However, that was kind of more of a gag episode. And he wasn't like the actual like main complete focus of the episode. It wasn't really focusing on like his actual background and his actual character outside of him having this funny gag moment of him turning into a muscular old man. But it looks like this episode we're actually going to get some background information on this guy. We're actually going to be learning about where he came from, his hometown, which at the moment, if we're going to Johto, I get the feeling it's going to be Olivine City, since, you know, the Brave Asagi, Brave Olivine, in English dub. It kind of seems like they would line up. Plus, he's a fisherman, so with Olivine City being near the sea, it would make sense for him to be fishing every day there. So I get the feeling that might be his hometown. Obviously, the anime could do something completely different and give him an anime original location. That way, we kind of avoid running into legacy characters. But my preference would be Olivine City. If that is his hometown, that would be cool. It would make sense with the name of the Brave Asagi, so it would line up. But I am very curious to see how this episode will go, how it will lead into the next episode, and what we're going to learn about Ludlow. Because, yeah, like, I kind of like him, you know, I liked the Mighty G episode. I think they did a pretty decent job there of showing, you know, a more comical side of him and actually getting him some focus for a change, besides him just, you know, hanging out and just saying random riddles here and there. And then maybe occasionally jumping in and, like, helping out, like in the episodes when we were going after Lapras, for example. He was steering the ship for a little bit there. But we haven't really gotten a whole lot of development for him, so I think this is going to be a really good episode for Ludlow. So I'm looking forward to this episode, so I hope you guys look forward to this episode when it airs on December 13th. Now, lastly, we have Pokemon Horizons episode 78. It airs on December 20th and is titled, A Fierce Fight Against Entei, The Noble Roar of Flame. Well, this is kind of a surprise. The pacing is just going lightning fast now because, wow, Entei already? Like, I was already kind of shocked that we were doing Kleavor so soon going into this arc. But now we're running into Entei already? Really? I don't know, guys. I feel like we are going through this really fast, like way faster than I was expecting. Like, I like how a couple months ago we were in the Terrestrial course, like back in July and August. If you would have told me that by the end of the year we'd have both Kleavor and Entei taken care of, I'd probably laugh at you. But here we are. And this is possibly going to be the final episode of 2024 too. So we're in it on a big note, unless we have an episode airing on December 27th. That's to be seen. We don't know yet. They usually take a break around the holidays, so they're either taking a break that week or the week after. So I guess we'll just see what happens. But this could potentially be the final episode of 2024. And my goodness, going up against Entei. This could split off into another episode, kind of like with some of the other hero Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised if this is wrapped up in like another episode or something like that. Or, potentially, Entei could run away, and then we have to pursue it for a couple episodes or something like that. That's also a possibility as well. Like I said, I don't have the summary here, so I don't know exactly what's going on here, but it does look like we're facing off against Entei, so there is still a possibility that it's going to run away. And it might be testing Liko, Roy, and Dot and their abilities, and maybe if they're able to catch up to it. So that is a possibility as well. Now, the one thing that does concern me like a slight bit is this episode title, because the Noble Roar of Flame, well, Entei in Gen 9 doesn't learn Noble Roar, but you know who does? Gouging Fire. Yeah, that's a move that it knows. So, yeah. I just want to say I just want this to be Entei and not Gouging Fire. I'm not a big fan of its design, and it'd be kind of a bait and switch if we were expecting Entei and then they just decided to give us Gouging Fire. It's kind of random. I kind of feel like Paradox Pokemon is not going to be a thing until we get to Area 0. But, yeah, let's just hope that it's Entei and not Gouging Fire. Just my preference, that is. Alrighty, guys, that's all I got for this video. So, As you can tell, trying to make these videos without the summaries is not exactly easy, but we could at least speculate a little bit based off the titles. But now I want to hear from you guys. I want to see you guys speculate in the comment section down below about these episodes. Where are we going? Are we going to the Johto region or potentially somewhere else? And then about these episodes, which episode are you most excited for? The Why Not episode, the Ludo episode, or the Entei episode? And what do you think is going to be happening in these episodes? Post your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you're someone that's brand new to the channel, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And guys, have a good day or night wherever you're at. And I will see you all later. Bye now.